Episode 101, sponsored by mudwater.com/Timbo Sugar Show. Mudwater is a coffee alternative with 4 medicinal mushrooms and Ayurvedic herbs. With the 7th, the caffeine is a cup of coffee. You get the energy without the anxiety, jitters, or crash of coffee. Each ingredient was added for a purpose. Organic turmeric for inflammation, organic cinnamon to help suppress sugar cravings, organic cacao and chai for mood and energy. Organic lion's mane for focus, organic cordyceps for physical performance, and chaga and reishi for immune and stress. 100% USDA organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, and vegan. Code Timbo Sugar Show for 15% off, and they already pay shipping. This is good stuff, really good stuff. Yesterday, I wanted to get a little boost before Jiu Jitsu. I didn't want too much caffeine, so I did a little iced one with almond milk, some honey, a little bit of the mud water, a little bit of the coconut oil creamer, and it was just perfect. Really fucking good tasting. You can add it to your coffee if you want to. It's just good shit, top to bottom. And sponsored by Jocko Fuel. This is what we're slurping during our pod usually. Jocko Fuel, American made in Maine. Promo code Sugar Show for 15% off. They have boots, they have supplements, they have clothing, and these energy drinks are really good. Physical plus cognitive force multiplier. Jocko Fuel, Sugar Show, 15% off.
It's like you're making out with Jocko every time you take a sip. It's pretty cool, dude.
Motivation.
Motivation
and our guest today is Levi, our friend. He just signed up for jiu-jitsu at Taquino's, signed up for jiu-jitsu at my gym. What's up, brother?
Trains with Brandon.
How old are you?
21.
May
14th. I turned 21. So,
so you just turned 21. Damn. So you're a youngin'.
A young. Mike's what?
I don't think it is. Yeah, Levi. Okay, 21. And you're from where? Florida?
born in West Virginia.
Born in West Virginia. And
I moved at 15.
15 to a boarding school, you were saying?
Boarding school, yeah. My parents stayed. My dad came down the second year, but the first year was just me.
What was the boarding school like? Was there girls there?
Yeah, it was co-ed.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Did you have you have to wear a certain outfit or no?
Yeah, but it was, so they're sponsored by Under Armour, so it was like Under Armour polo and like khaki shorts.
Those khakis pretty sweet.
I liked it better like that because like, shit, I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
wear the same thing
Yeah,
every
no
day.
shit. That's actually not too bad.
Damn, so it was an expensive school probably.
Yeah. So they offer like, it's like quote unquote scholarship. It's like, they call it financial aid.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not like getting any help, it's like 75 G's
A year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoop,
and people go there from like first grade till like senior.
Damn. So you got to be a baller to send your kid there. That's tight.
nuts.
So was the routines and stuff pretty cool there, or what was the schooling like?
School was like 7:30 to like noon, and then you'd get like a break, eat lunch, and then like be at baseball like 1:15 until like 3:45, and then lift from like 4 to 5.
Damn. So
Study hall like 7:30 to 9, and then
1:15 to 3:45. That's 2 hours and 30 minutes of just baseball drills or lifting or
right.
different.
Like the pitchers will have to get there early because they have like a like throwing routine, and then everybody else kind of shows up at like 2.
And then straight from there, you got drafted to the MLB?
Yeah, right out of IMG.
Damn.
Right after the draft. Damn,
Did
that's
you
pretty
figure you
sweet.
were going to, or were you looking at?
Well, I was committed to LSU,
Oh,
but I
okay.
didn't want to go to school.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, so you got it signed right away, got your cheddar, came to Scottsdale, and now you're just set up training?
Yeah, I was like I didn't even go to my high school graduation because I was like so worried about the draft and everything like that. So I was like, Mom, I'm not going. Sorry, I'll take pictures for you later. But
I'll send you a little check for it.
Damn, I bet your parents were pumped. They're like, fuck yeah, that paid off sending him to boarding school.
Yeah, my dad was. Draft day was like a mess though, because I was like supposed to go a little higher than I did, and then I fell. So my dad was like freaking out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, Dad, just calm down. I think he fired my agent like the 3rd round and hired him back in the 5th.
You're out. Get my ass.
That's crazy. So now for the pros, what's the schedule like? Is it training hard? Is it rigorous? Or what is it like?
It's like kind of when like the off season is like, see you next February. Either come in ready or don't.
Is that why you've been training with Brandon too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I went back and trained at IMG the last 2 off seasons. But this year they're making us stay out here until like November. So I'm like, what's the point in, going home for December and then being back out here. Like,
Shit,
end
get
of
good
January.
at jiu-jitsu and train with Brandon. That's a fucking.
Is there
good
some
schedule
players
right there.
that just on those off seasons just chill out, fucking
More than
booze up?
More than most.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
There's some of them that booze up during the season.
Oh fuck. Well, because
I feel like baseball's not like if Sean goes in there and he doesn't take care of himself, he's gonna get like hurt.
Yeah.
Like structurally hurt.
Mhm.
Like baseball, you might strike out 3 times and it's like
you can kind of get away with it.
right,
a
your
little bit.
jaws. You're not having to get your face rearranged.
Yeah, for sure.
So even in the season, and you're with the Diamondbacks, they don't have you on a team lifting schedule or a lifting schedule or a program like, hey, this is what we
They
need to
give
do.
you like ideas, but it's kind of like up to you what you want to do.
Mm.
So I run them through like what Brandon has me do, and I was training with this guy in Florida named Phil. So like, hey, this is what I've been doing for these 6 months that you guys haven't seen me. So let's try and like blend this into what you want.
That's pretty cool. When did you start listening to the podcast?
During like the virus stuff.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Actually, I saw like Sean kick Brandon in the stomach or something on
Oh,
YouTube.
really? Is that one of the first
and then
times
I
you
was
saw?
like- so then I like started
Oh,
looking it
damn.
up, and then me and a bunch of my buddies watched it.
That's
so,
fucking
That's pretty
sweet.
badass.
That was probably what 3-4 months ago ish.
yeah.
Dude, it's probably hard for MLB. Young kid like you, good looking kid, 21 years old, got cheddar in the bank, and Scottsdale's right there.
Yeah, they say don't get Scottsdaled.
Is that what they
Yeah.
say? Oh, I can see
Dude,
that.
it would
Don't
be
get
hard.
Scottsdale.
I've seen dudes run through like 30 G's at the casino because our field's like right beside
Oh,
Talking
God.
Stick.
Uh-huh.
They'll just leave from there right to the casino, and like $600 hands on like war. Where it's
Yeah.
like no strategy, just whatever
Luck.
card, get it $600.
Damn.
I'm like, dude, you
You look like a pretty healthy kid. Are you pretty good with your morning routines and your night
Yeah,
routines
yeah.
and stuff?
After the podcast helped a lot too. Like I bought it's not the one you guys use, Solas red light.
Uh-huh.
I bought their
Nice.
panel.
Hell yeah.
And then I go to Optimize, and it's like a little bit past Scottsdale too. They have like cold plunge, sauna,
Fuck yeah.
Normatec.
What's your usually routine in the cold plunge?
Normally I go like, I Normatec my arm first.
Mhm.
So it's like 10 minutes. And then sauna for like 15. And then I'll go cold for 2 minutes, hot tub for like 5, and then cold for a minute, and then
Fuck,
out.
that shit makes you feel good, huh? Did you
Dude.
cold last night, Sean?
Oh yeah, dude. We got home late, and I'm like, I just don't miss a night. I fucking
Yeah.
get in that bitch.
I'm
Did you
a
see those
bottom
pictures I sent you? Of those custom
Yeah.
colds?
Supreme ones. Dude, you're looking to buy one too?
Yeah, because it's like, the place is close, but I can't jump in there at 10 o'clock. They
Dude.
close at
Yeah.
7.
I have those Normatecs for the legs too.
Yeah.
That's part of the routine too. Well, I haven't been hot tubbing for the last couple months because we drained a bit cold. Normatec and hypervolt my entire body and just
Yeah.
lights out. Do you track your sleep at all?
Yeah,
So
I wear
there's-
this. I have the ring too, but my charger quit working.
Dude, those things are so fucking stressful. Mine stopped working. The Oura Ring, is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Mine stopped working, and I literally put it in the drawer for a couple months, and I put it back on the charger and put it on
No way.
recently, and it started working again. But I fucking love that thing. It makes you want to up your sleep so much. Because if you
Yeah.
look at your sleep and it wasn't that good, you know it's because I was watching TV too late. I overate. I didn't do what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel guilty. I'm like, fuck.
Well, this thing like gives you like a score similar to that,
Mm.
and the trainer back home will watch it. And if I
that's
recover
cool.
like shit for like 3 days, he'll text me like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think the UFC has something similar to that.
Really?
Where they have a sleep tracker, and then the scientist there tracks your
Oh.
sleep and tells you.
Damn,
Warren
that's
Murphy
pretty-
was telling me
I should
about
probably
that
hit
one
him up.
time.
That's cool.
Yeah, but that's pretty badass. But that sounds pretty cush, especially if you're going to get your kid into a sport.
Right.
Fucking MLB might be the sport to do, huh?
Yeah, the mentality's different though. It's not like
Grind.
like people aren't like getting after it for
So,
the most part.
so are you born with that certain kind of skill set or athleticism to make you be able to play, or is it built?
I would say a little bit of both.
Probably different positions.
Yeah, well, so my dad was a Marine, so he always like, he was always like super strict and like kind of like groomed me for this.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I had like ability, but he like helped me maximize that. And I feel like I still haven't maximized it all the way,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I've gotten most of my ability out so
Yeah.
far, at least just because of like, he like groomed me that way.
Did you
Oh,
play
for
other
sure.
sports growing up, or was it just baseball?
Football, I wrestled in middle school. Basketball, like until middle school, but
Nice.
yeah.
It's weird that growth, once you're 21, people say males start kind of stop growing. But dude, 21 to like 27 for me, I had so much growth with my body, my mindset obviously.
That's how I've been
but
feeling.
Like, yeah, especially you.
If I look back when I was 21, I feel like I was still a kid. I still feel like a fucking kid. I'm almost 26.
Dude, me too. I feel like a fucking little squirt
You act
kid.
like a fucking immature teenager.
God damn it. So we've been talking about it before. Do you think Henry's coming back? He's obviously
My dad
sent
me an email. Hey, I just saw this. Thought you might want to see it. It was Henry doing something saying something about me. It's so funny how my dad, like, I don't ever look at that stuff just because it doesn't pop up. I don't see it, but it's funny that he would just send it to me like I cared. He wanted me to have an emotional reaction to it. I'm like, I don't care. He said I'm not as good as I think I am or whatever. It's like none of that bothers me.
Henry said that?
Yeah. My dad I felt like wanted me to say something or react to it. I'm just like, I literally don't care.
Can you imagine your dad reading all the comments?
Oh yeah, he told me, he said he gets mad. He gets mad reading those. I'm like, Dad, don't fucking read those.
Could you guys pull up the Twitter, Henry's Twitter at all, and see what kind of shit he's been tweeting?
I never get on Twit. He took a picture with Trump?
Yeah, like shaking his hand.
I don't know. Does he come back? That's a good question. I don't know.
The only way he comes back is if the number he's asking for.
I don't think that's true. I think he'll come back even if they don't. Because, dude, he's one of the best fighters ever, hands down. His accolades, 25 champ, 35 champ, gold medalist, pound for pound, one of the best ever. I think he's in his prime. I think he'll come back. I don't know if he'll come. He wants Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah.
But I bet Dana's just like, God, probably not.
Yeah, no shit.
But I think he'll come back and fight. I don't know what weight, but I do think he'll come back.
I think so too. Because how old is he again?
I think he's in 33, 30.
So really, literally,
Dude,
in his physical prime.
In his fucking prime.
And now that he broke up with his girl, we were trying to get his girl on the pod.
She didn't message me back.
Well, because at first she said, "Tag me, motherfucker," right?
Yeah.
When Sean posted that picture of him and her. And
but I didn't see it for a couple days.
What did you guys
later.
do at the club? When
We
you
made
guys
out. No.
we made out.
We made out. And that's why they broke up.
Yeah.
No. But he was just on the Schmo, right? The Schmo Zone. I saw it on YouTube. What the hell that was.
Fucking Trumpster, damn. Imagine seeing a good. I tweeted a little vlog of Trump's morning routine. Waking up out of bed, first thing he does. That'd be pretty good, huh? Pops a couple Bang Energies, couple Adderalls.
Oh yeah, my mom was drinking a Bang Energy the other night at like 6:30.
Did you say something?
Well, dude, she literally, because it's been so hot out, so she's painting my entire house, the outside of it. Mm-hmm. But she can't do it when it's over 90, so she's doing it all night, and it's almost done.
Jesus.
And she's like an expert painter.
Damn. You guys been shopping?
For houses? It's fucking stressful.
Just nonstop, huh?
Well, there's just not very many houses for sale. There's usually, I don't remember the numbers, what she told me, but it's like 90% less houses for sale than usual.
Will they pop up and just get sold?
Well, because California's burning, and houses out here for $600,000-$700,000, and they're paying over $1 million for half of that house. It's changed to them. They're like, sure.
Fuck.
They're not even looking at the houses. They're just buying them.
Damn, that's crazy. Where you said you live in Scottsdale in an apartment?
Yeah. Yep.
That's probably pretty tight. Because you got a girlfriend or what?
No.
You broke up with your girlfriend?
We were just kind of. It was an ex-girlfriend, and then we both broke up with whoever we were with before.
Yeah.
And kind of just,
Was she in Florida?
Fooling around.
How old was she? Your age?
21. Yeah. It's hard to like. I'm out here, she's there, and like also girls, like 21-year-old girls, they don't do the right things for the most part.
Yeah.
That's true.
They want to go out and get sloshed.
Yeah.
And come back and bang.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, you get focused.
I feel you there.
I got to pitch tomorrow. I can't be staying up till midnight.
Yeah. Get sucked in, dude. Get sucked.
It's easy to get sucked into that life, too. It is.
My first year, I got sucked into it.
Well, especially if you know you can get through practice hungover, And you'd be like, I got through practice
Well, dude,
fine. hungover.
wrestlers.
Right.
Think about wrestlers. That's probably the hardest sport. And those
Yeah.
motherfuckers in college will go out, drink, come train, hungover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck.
Yeah, no shit. That shit adds up, though,
But I
dude.
feel like you almost
Yeah,
have to go through it to realize, oh, that's not necessarily for me.
Right.
That lifestyle. I never
Yeah.
really got into it too bad, but there was nights where we hardly, but it's, you know, you have to
Mine
go
was
through
like,
that shit.
as soon as I got drafted, like that first half year, I kind of like felt myself like going
Decline.
in a bad direction.
Yeah.
And then I went in the off season and I like made like a 180 switch.
Because you were hanging out with certain... Like,
Well, the dude Grandin Getzman, the dude that you saw that I posted that went to Taquinos,
uh-huh.
he like really
Tatted
helped
up
me.
dude?
Yeah.
He helped you
He was
all.
in Brandon's that one
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
He helped you get your
Well,
mind
yeah,
straight?
he's like, he's pretty locked in.
That's
and,
pretty cool.
He's older. He was 27 or 26 at the time, and I was young, so I was like looking for answers because
Yeah, yeah.
it was my first year in pro ball, and he helped me a lot.
That's fucking
That's
badass. What have you been enjoying a lot about jiu-jitsu?
Well, it makes going to the field like if I can calm down getting choked out,
Mm-hmm.
then giving up a homer and is like, you know, at least somebody's not choking me out.
Yeah, no
Like,
shit.
Sweet.
Like it sucks, but it's
Yeah.
you know,
On to the
I can
next.
I can slow down in baseball if I can slow down in jiu-jitsu, you know.
Fuck yeah.
You probably saw me the other day. My face was. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm dead."
Oh, dude, you're scrapping. I fucking loved it. It was awesome. Yeah.
Are
it
you
was-
doing no gi at all or just gi?
I'm gonna do no gi, but I haven't yet.
Gi's fucking so sweet.
Yeah.
Just getting obsessed with the gi is fucking fun.
It helps your no gi a lot.
Did you guys see about that story at all about that Navita Fakari guy?
No.
The guy who got... Did he get captured in Iran?
I can't remember if he got captured or if he got sent.
And then he got executed. He got executed, and everyone was making a huge riot
Stud
about
athlete. He's not an American, or he is?
Akfari was executed in Iran on Saturday, according to Iran state-run news agency, despite a high-profile international campaign calling for the sentence not to be carried out. The 27-year-old was executed at prison. He had been sentenced to death in relation to the murder of Iranian government's water and sewage department's security agent Hassan.
They say that was pinned on him, that the government
Pinned it so they could kill him.
yeah, so they could kill him.
Because he was just, I think he was just a rally.
Jesus.
He was just at a rally, and it's illegal for them to be at their rallies, and he got... I'd like to see that more of that full
German
story.
athlete is seriously.
But everyone was
Damn.
freaking out about it. But then I was
On
thinking...
Twitter or what?
I was like, damn, getting fucking... So I wonder if he got hung or something.
They probably cut his fucking head off with a machete.
How many people... Will you look, Dana, how many people are executed in the USA a year?
Like,
It's
life?
weird still people are executed, huh?
Yeah. Put X.
The number
46 people executed.
46 people
And-
executed. The number of type of executions vary widely from year to
Oh,
year, from state to state. Since the invention of the lethal injection procedure in 1982, there's been an average of 46 people executed per year. Damn, that's pretty wild.
Oh, yeah, dude. Remember that? Well, that had nothing to do with it, but that fucking octopus show. Did you guys end up finishing that?
I did. I was fucking falling asleep because I was all high, and I'm like, hey, let's
Stupid.
wait. And Mariah finished it, but it was crazy.
Danny and I finished it, too. Holy
It was
shit.
fucking crazy.
What's it called? The
Octopus Teacher on
The
Netflix.
Octopus Teacher?
Yeah, really
Holy
fucking
shit.
good.
That show's trippy. When that thing got eaten. Oh,
Oh, well, it was crazy
almost
that
got
dude
eaten. It didn't, though.
was talking about when he'd get in the cold water, he'd just accept it and keep swimming, and his body would adapt
He's like, after
faster
15
than-
minutes, I'm like, he went there every day for like 300 and something days. And he was just like, couldn't wait to wake up to go to that fucking, to hang out with that octopus. That was that was one of the trippiest shows.
Oh, that was super.
It's crazy after they give birth, they die. Right?
Yeah.
They just,
Well, because how many?
like 500,000 or something ridiculous
yeah.
like that.
Something wild like that,
What
dude.
a
It's
wild
just like
animal.
when you see those kind of animals and the way they act, it's like, holy fuck, who the fuck created that thing?
Jesus.
In that world.
Dude, this guy's house we went and looked at yesterday, they had a tortoise. and he was born in 1956, and they live up to 100-something
I've
years.
seen one of where we bought my dog. There was a massive one in there. And it was like 45.
They're such trippy animals. They
That'd
look
be
like
cool.
dinosaurs, and they're just like their shell it's fucking crazy.
That'd be cool to have a tortoise.
It just did its own thing.
You guys watch any of the Cardi B WAP?
Is that a music video or what?
Yeah, it's the one. Do you know what WAP
I don't
means?
like watching her stuff.
Do
It
you know
makes
what
me
means?
horny. Wake up, pussy.
No, wet ass pussy.
Oh, there's not even a you. Wake up, pussy.
That's why it's
Wet
like,
ass pussy.
If you're flirting with chicks on Tinder or whatever, you just
send me
say
a pic of that WAP.
or just WAP question mark.
WAP?
It's just in.
I said
They have that
certified
in their
freak 7 days
bio
a week.
thing.
Yeah, no shit. I'm WAP.
So Cardi B's
Maybe
song,
put it
yeah,
on
I
a
said
week.
certified
Woo!
freak.
Yeah. Dude,
Read it so they can hear it. Beat it up, yeah. Catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card.
Yeah.
Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy wet, come take a dive.
Damn, her lyrics are lit. She's probably just fingering herself writing this shit.
I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage.
What?
Make it cream. Make it scream.
Make a scene.
Out in public, make a scene. Damn.
don't cook, I
Gobble
don't
me,
clean.
swallow
Let me
me,
tell you how
drip
I
down
got this
inside of
money.
me. Quick, jump out before you let it get
Dude,
inside of me.
when she's
Dude.
going, she's gangster. She makes me feel
She
kind of
goes
like, what?
hard.
I'm fucking
Dana was
hard.
talking about it though. He's like,
Looking.
even Mariah was saying, she's like, yeah, at that young age, that teenage age, 14 to 18 or whatever, those are the type of songs they're watching and learning
Yeah.
from, those young teenage girls. Because this is just on YouTube. Fucking
Not a garden snake. I need a king cobra. What the?
pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain.
My
WAP,
head game
dude.
is
Some
fire.
good WAP.
Unani Dasani.
Dude, that is straight up just sexual. Can you imagine?
It is?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fucking good shit, Cardi B.
Damn, dude. I heard on the radio this morning, because I don't have a fucking... All I got in my car is a radio, because I can't plug my shit in.
Mm-hmm.
And she's getting a little divorced. So I was thinking about shooting my shot.
Who's she divorcing?
You got that pulled up. See, I feel like me and him look alike, to where she like might still see
Yeah,
similarities.
you look like a little white version for sure.
Offset. I could spit like Offset too. No. But if that's true, shit. There's no reason she doesn't like a little white dude. You know what I mean?
No shit, but you better beat that WAP up. You can't. That's the thing.
I know. Hopefully she doesn't make one about me.
She
She
will.
like a very, very
Like she was
sad
burning
song.
50 Cent,
It'll
that
sound
one
like
song.
a Taylor Swift song. That's Nicki.
Oh,
Dude,
Too
get your
different,
girls
too
right.
different,
You're
too
stupid.
different.
Nicki and Cardi though.
pull, Dana. Will you pull up some Joel Osteen? I feel like getting motivated. Joel Osteen.
Is that
just
Jeffrey Epstein's cousin?
no, it's
Joel
who
Osteen.
Righteous Gemstones was made after. It was to make fun of this guy.
Didn't he play baseball?
No. You're thinking of the other one
Oh,
that actor does.
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't let, after Hurricane Harvey, he wouldn't let people go to his church in Houston.
Oh.
The homeless. Look at his
Yeah,
church.
yeah,
Look at
yeah.
his churches.
Oh my god.
He'd get them fired up. There'd be music. There'd be
Is there a
bands.
video on YouTube at all?
Righteous Gemstones. That whole thing was about him.
That's right. What was the one I was just thinking about? The baseball player. Fuck.
You know, it's a
We look at
comedy
him.
with Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers. That's who I was thinking about. Kenny fucking Powers. That show is fucking gold.
You want to hear motivation, dude, but this guy lived lux. But pass around the little cash thing and just get cheddar, dude. He must be really good at motivating.
What
Preach-
if the
preaching
offering?
good word. Huh?
The
Yeah.
offering. Is that what he was getting
Yeah.
cheddar from? Because all those guys put in $1. He's making some good cheddar every Sunday.
Could you pull up just like one video? I want to hear him chat, see how good he is.
Hit that 44 second one. Well, here's why. Oh, never mind.
Guarantee it's fire.
I guarantee I'll be Christian right after this. What is it? Is it? What religion is it?
I'm not sure. Probably
even
Christianity.
matter. Oh, it's a podcast? Oh, no.
I want to hear some Joel.
Yeah. Oh,
Jo-
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we
okay,
go.
okay.
The world becomes your reality. He must be good though, dude.
Well, yeah, fuck. You got the fuck.
Bless you. Always a joy to come into your homes, and if you're ever in our area, please stop by. Be a part of one of our services. I promise you, we'll make you feel right at home. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you again for coming out. I like to start with something funny. I heard about this man that was walking on the beach. God said, son, you've been so faithful. I'm going to grant you one special wish. He was so excited. He said, God,
I want a bigger penis.
I go to Hawaii, but I'm afraid to fly. So my wish is that you would build me a bridge across the ocean. God said, son, that's totally impossible. Think of the logistics of that. Now take some time and wish again. He said, okay, God, I've been married 4 times. All my ex-wives say I am so insensitive. So my wish is that I would be able to understand.
You can pause it, dude. I like how he says, so
I like
God
that.
says.
I think that was sick. Come
I
on,
know. I could watch it all day, too.
That's pretty interesting. Joel
Righteous
Osteen.
Gemstones, though, on HBO. It's a comedy about kind of making fun of this. It's fucking hilarious. I guess that Righteous Gemstones got a lot of shit, too, for making fun of
Seriously?
Big Joel. Yeah.
Well, it's an 8 out of 10 right there. 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. I feel like we should have to give a Sunday sermon at the Driftwood Coffee place.
Hey, Dana, can you pull up some mybookie.ag, the fights this weekend?
Oh, some sick fights this weekend. Even the prelims are pretty sweet. The whole card's pretty stacked.
Let's go back to the top.
Butt
Let's
cheeks
see.
are coming out.
So on mybookie.ag, Colby Covington, Tyrone's the underdog. That's going to be a sick fight.
That is going to be a sick fight. Tyron Woodley's lost the last 10 rounds. Colby Covington's coming off a close fight with Usman, but did get his jaw messed up a little bit. So that's going to be... Woodley's got that bomb.
Well, I wonder where Colby's training.
And it's in that smaller cage. And Woodley's going to put himself back on the cage. It's going to ding, come out. And we're going to see it from... Oh, don't.
Oh,
Dude, when I lift... I was deadlifting yesterday with Brandon. When I lift heavy... Fucking
dude.
blood just flows straight to my wiener.
I know, dude.
I had a boner for like an hour this morning.
Well, I think it's science. When you do squats and deadlift, it raises your testosterone. And you're just like...
I literally couldn't get out of bed. There was so much blood flow to my wiener. I couldn't.
They say to like
focus.
test your levels after a leg day,
Oh, really?
and they'll spike.
I believe it.
I'm a fucking...
I was doing
dude.
290 for 2 just for fun.
Holy shit. Donald Cerrone, Nico Price. Donald's
Dude,
the
he's
underdog.
on 4-fight losing streak.
Big D.
Big D.
Against legend.
But against, dude,
Yeah, the top of the-
Pettis.
top
Yeah,
of
but
the
still,
chain.
you're going into a fight being like, I lost my last 4.
Yeah, this is it. That's
Give
such
him
a...
another if he does.
That's a fucking...
It's a tough
thing
fight.
that people don't think about, dude. When you're on a 3-fight losing streak or 4th-fight losing streak, that's in the fighter's mind. Like,
And
this
he's
is
37.
Fuck.
Scroll down and the shirt dog will pop up right away.
But still, we're looking at it like, oh man, he's not in a good place, dude. He's
Second
fucking
one.
rich. He's
Down one
still
more.
doing what he loves. Like, it's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal to
He's
him.
got that
fuck
He's
ranch
got
thing.
money. Yeah.
I was watching some of his stuff at I think it's the ranch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know, I'm trying to fucking get some land with some property and get something similar to that because
Yeah.
that's the way to go. Scroll down a little bit. Look at his fucking losses. Gaethje, Tony, Connor, Pettis. Jesus.
Yeah, the top of the chain right there.
TKO,
Man,
TKO, TKO. Damn.
Fuck. So,
Who you got? Tyrone or Kolb? I got
I'm
Colby.
gonna take Colby.
I got... fuck. I did have picks yesterday. I don't...
I'm gonna probably bet on Colby, bet on Nico Price, Ryan Spann, Johnny Walker. That Johnny Walker's entertaining though, isn't he?
He's on a 2-fight losing streak, too.
Kinsey Dern, Random Marcos.
Random Marcus is like 10-8.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's nice.
Mackenzie Dern.
Winning season returns at MyBookie. Winning season means doubling your first deposit. Winning season means Survivor, Super Contests, and Squares. At MyBookie, winning season means hitting all your parlays and props with your feet up. Watching your team trounce their rivals. Rejoice, it's time to celebrate the NFL season. Invest in your intuition. Use promo code TimboSugarShow and double your first deposit. New players get up to $1,000 in free play. designed to add more excitement to the sports you love and the games you bet. From live betting to championship futures, every play you want to make is waiting at MyBookie. It's simple. Make your picks, win big, collect your cash. Use promo code TimboSugarShow and double your deposit. Your winning season begins today, only at MyBookie. I haven't watched any of the NFL games. Have you guys put any on?
Yeah, I lost some money last weekend. But
It's fucking crazy though, the NFL shit.
I
haven't.
thought Brady.
Well, they're all crazy. NBA's got the. Does the NFL have a fake crowd like the NBA or no?
They're doing 20% capacity
Yeah.
in certain places.
Oh, really?
So if it's 75,000, 15 to 16,000 is acceptable.
Oh, so that's so
It's
crazy.
so hard to
What
play
I-
in front of no fans.
I'm sure it's just like, well, especially baseball. It's almost like you're just in a scrimmage the whole time. Huh?
Yeah.
Like when we would have the Big 12 games, Oregon State would come into town and they would completely sell out the whole stadium just at ASU.
Yeah.
So I can imagine for you.
Whatever was that Conor McGregor stuff? Whatever happened with that? Did you see that a little bit? Got arrested
Yeah.
for flopping his wiener out. That's allegedly from what I just made up just now.
Spinning around on his yacht.
But it's like
or
cool,
something.
dude.
Yeah, so
It's a
he got
wiener.
arrested by USADA on the yacht. Nothing really came up of that, I guess.
And then like the next day, he got
And
arrested.
the next day he got arrested for alleged sexual assault and indecent exposure.
He might have slapped some chick with his wiener.
Something
It's
dumb.
like, come
They always
on.
make it sound way worse than
No,
it
jokes.
is.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Damn, that looks fire.
Did you eat breakfast today or no?
Oh, yeah, the house we went and looked at, they had chickens, and he
Mhm.
gave me 4 eggs, fresh eggs.
Cooked them up.
So I had some eggs with some toast and some peanut butter.
What about you?
First watch.
Nice.
Oh,
I had coronavirus
nice.
testing this morning. Just went to the field, did that, and then we get tested every other day.
For what? For steroids?
No, for the virus.
Oh,
Every other day, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
every other day.
That's fucking wild. Following a complaint filed on September 10th denouncing acts that could be described as attempted sexual assault and sexual exhibition,
Conor Anthony McGregor.
Mr. Connor was subject of hearing by the police, the prosecutor's office wrote.
Is that how you
God,
spell
it's so
his last
fucking
name?
stupid. You're that big of a star no matter what you do, dude.
Yeah, because really he was on vacation with his family in an island in, I believe, Italy or France. So how is that even possible? I don't even know.
All these fucking articles just love that kind of shit because they know they're going to get views.
The media's fucking crazy, dude. I don't even want to do any media bullshit when I come back from
Yeah,
retirement.
that'll be pretty sweet. Let's do some
Hasta lama lika.
some fan questions, some fan video questions.
Did you ever watch that 6ix9ine pod with Logan Paul?
No, was
I
it
haven't
good?
either. But his music, dude, those songs, Gooba, Punani, a couple other those, Kika, those songs are good.
Well,
get me
when you want
fired
to
up.
kill,
I actually use them as like a form of meditation when I'm going to sleep.
I do the Cardi B
Hasta
WAP
lama
as my
lika.
meditation.
Dude, that song, we gotta memorize that and perform it.
It'd be pretty sick. It'd be
At
pretty sick.
karaoke.
All right, the question was, have you ever been caught beating your meat? Have you ever been caught having
Hey,
sex?
look at that shirt.
Ooh, sugar. Red Hawk. Got the new merch on. Man, this story could have probably gone under the most embarrassing stories that you guys asked about the other day. Throwback to probably 5th grade. Maybe 6th grade, I don't really remember. I used to be a huge nerd, read like every fucking night, would stay up all night reading, was like obsessed with reading. And so my parents would get pissed. They hated that I stayed up all night and read.
Huh.
Just because I was staying up, you know, they wanted me to get my good night's sleep. So I had a PSP at the time. I didn't have like a phone or anything, so like the PSP was the only thing I could get on the internet with, so it's what I would watch porn with. And so I'm beating my little 5th grade beat.
5th grade.
And I hear my mom coming up, but I thought she was going to the bathroom. Like, you could hear her walking up the stairs towards my room, but usually she just goes to the bathroom. But next thing I know, the fucking door, like, flies open. Not, like, flies open, but, like, you know, she comes in pretty quickly. And I don't know how she didn't see it, but I whipped the fucking covers up over myself.
Oh, she knew what you were doing.
And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. I'm just about trying to go to sleep. And she's like, you're not up here reading, are you? And I'm like, what do you mean? No. And so she comes in and like just takes my covers and whips them off.
What?
And they're just out in the open, my little fucking 5th grade dick, just wide open.
Why would that mom
Just
do that?
She said he's
Out in the open. I was so embarrassed, and it caught my mom off guard. That was not what she was expecting. And she like just made it worse. And she's like, "Oh, like don't worry, like your older brother, he used to use the socks to clean it." Like, she like mentioned how his socks used to be crusty and stuff.
Suck.
And I'm like, "Mom, let's just go. Like this isn't making it any better." And to this day, that's the only time I ever got caught. And the next day we were having dinner, and my dad's like, "That's fucking disgusting. Like, go outside if you're gonna do that." Like, I don't know why he was so disgusted by it. I'm like, dude, we all do it. Chill out. I know you do it, Dad.
Go outside and jack off.
Man,
Been there.
most embarrassing moment of my life for sure.
That's a good one.
Have you ever been caught straight up? Never. For ever.
Jaying off?
Jaying off or fucking even.
Fucking, my dad came downstairs one night when I had a girl over, and like he texted me the next morning and said I heard her or something like that. Oh, and I'm sure he's listen. I walked in yesterday. My mom was listening to our podcast with Kyle. Dad said it was a great podcast.
Maybe it was.
It was a good podcast, but I'm like, God, it's so. I'm sure I said something fucked up. I always do.
Well, it's about time she meets the real
She
you.
fast forwarded to the Kyle part.
That's good. Beaten off. I did get caught one time.
I can
and
see
it was
that.
just
You're
so
careless.
embarrassing. Well, I'm sitting on the chair. There's the stairs down to the living room, and I'm like, oh, I'm just rolling out real quick, just release these demons.
At your dad's?
Yeah. Get rid of these demons. So I was just got on myself, and then I heard my stepmom walk back up the stairs while I was doing it. I was like, just ashamed. She didn't say anything. We just went on like it never happened.
What if she would have came and went?
I took. But getting caught fucking, I think sophomore year with this girl, Rachel, and we're downstairs, and the stairs come down, and there's the living room. Her room's over here. The stairs come down, and there's the living room. For some reason, we went from the room to the living room, both butt naked. Our clothes are in the room. And we're both naked on the couch, and her dad's feet start walking down, and you can see his feet.
Oh.
And I roll off the couch, grab an Xbox game, and I'm just sitting there like shaking, like waiting for him to come down. I'm caught. And she just goes, "Dad, stop!" And his feet stop and go, dunk, 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 and back up. Oh, dude. Your little sophomore daughter, too, with a big red bowl.
Yeah, right. With a little fucking red wiener. You'd probably laugh.
Did you do this?
What's he can?
Jobin, Tim, Sugar, how you guys
Right?
doing?
You get tested?
Yeah, we get tested for it.
Saw the
Well, if you're
story
in
on
the big leagues, you
Instagram
don't, but-
about give a cut, beating your meat or walking on intercourse. Well, for me, it wasn't quite intercourse, but I was going into my sophomore year of college, and I was with my ex-high school girlfriend, who I was still banging at the time, and we went to this party, and she got super drunk in the bathroom. So, like, I go in there, and can't lie, I saw my opportunity, so, she starts doing her thing,
Slobbing on the
sucking
knob.
my dick and all, so I'm sitting there at this party, enjoying getting my dick sucked and all, and then
Taking a shit.
I look to my left, and I'm standing there, and I'm tall too, I'm like 6'6", so, God only knows what you can see through this window. But I look to my left, and there's this window, and the curtains are wide open on it. And the whole entire party of like 25 people are just looking at me like this. They see what's going on, they see everything.
Okay.
So, you're thinking, I'm getting my piece gnawed on, so it's like, hey, instead of, pulling my pants up and acting ashamed, I look at them and I go,
That's how you do it.
give me the old thumbs up. That girl's mom, because the girl's mom was there, who was throwing the party. And she comes walking in, she's like, "Y'all two nasty motherfuckers, get the fuck out of here." By the way, I live in like redneck country, so like she was calling
was your
me
sister?
nasty. I'm like, listen to how you talk. Like, but anyway, she's like, "Y'all two are fucking nasty." And like I tried apologizing during everything. Still to this day, that girl,
Sorry.
the girl through the party, she always gives me shit and calls me out for it. And finally, I saw her a couple weeks ago, and I was like, enough is enough, like. Because that was 4 years ago, and I told her, I was like, big fucking deal, I got my dick sucked, I told her, I was like, you're probably just jealous because you don't get any action, and told her off, but either way, though, it was pretty legendary. My friends told me it was one of the most legendary things I've ever seen. I just can't accept it, but anyways, peace.
That's
Dude.
pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
I was at a similar party at the college house. It was after freshman year, and me and 5 buddies had a house, and we had a bunch of girls over. And there was this black girl who was just a fucking little
fucking story.
slut. You could just tell how she was acting. So me and her go into a room, and she starts sucking my D. About 4 of my other friends are peeking through the window looking, and my other friend's like sloppy drunk out in the living room, just fucking dancing around the music. And I tell this girl, like, I'm about to bust. She's like, she looks up at me. She's like, good. I'm like, oh, God. So I bust in her mouth. She walks out of the room. Within 5 minutes, she's making out with my other friend from the living room, just going, blah, blah, blah.
So you're basically busted in his mouth.
Yeah, and I told him, and he's like, what? Whoa. And he's like gagging himself and stuff. I'm like, sorry, brother.
You should have wore a condom like you used to.
Shut up.
Timbo, Sugar Show. Nick the Painter again.
What up, Nick the Painter?
Fucking out here grinding. We got fucking all sorts of shit going on. Got the Camaro. Got some everyday bullshit. Got a GTO and a Dodge. Anyways, getting caught beating your meat. So,
I was working in my
I
garage.
haven't got caught myself. So I'm fucking making sure that shit ain't gonna happen. But my best friend, Shit Your Pants Chuck, shout out to you. Living with me for a while, living in my room. So he works nights, I work days. I came home, I think it was like lunch. Came home for lunch one day, smoke a bowl, whatever, and I bust the door open in my room, and Shit Your Pants Chuck's sitting there on my couch beating his meat.
Damn it.
What the fuck,
Chuck.
you beating off? And he looks at me and goes, nah, man, I just got done. Oh, fuck.
He'd be nothing.
Good times, good times. Every time I sit down on that couch, I think about Shit Your Pants Chuck. I think, fuck, I hope he didn't come on my couch. Anyways, Chuck, I know you'll probably listen to this. Love you, brother. Have fun beating off. Hopefully it's on your brother's couch this time.
You never been caught?
I got caught by my roommate with his cousin one time. It was like
you
New
were with
Year's.
his cousin?
Yeah.
And he rolled in?
Well, so we went to this party. It was on like New Year's Eve, and we went back home to his place in Chicago, and his cousin was there, and she was like all over me the entire time, and I'm like, all right, I'm
gonna fuck her,
hitting
yeah.
this.
I'm
Like,
getting it.
So then I just roll upstairs to a random room, and it was the owner of the house's mom's room. So they were like,
Good
you can't be
choice.
in here. Like, we were like about to get after
Yeah.
it, and he walks in, and his cousin's sitting right there. He's like, oh, you can't be in here. And I was like, all right, I'm taking her to the bathroom.
It's not what it looks like, brother. We're just talking.
It's not what it looks like.
Your pants are down to your ankles. That's awesome.
What's up, Jovins? What's up, Jobin Army? What's going on? So I got a funny fucking story,
I'm
right?
beating off right now.
So we had a family computer,
His mom walks in.
and we only had one computer for the whole household. And I was so fucking addicted to this video game. So I was always on this computer, right? And my parents were just getting so fucking mad at me for always on this computer. So anyways, long story short, they were saying that the video game I was playing, it was giving the computer a virus. But bro, the fucking video game wasn't giving a virus, bro. I was fucking beating my dick on that shit, boy.
What the
That was a good one.
fuck?
What's up, Timbo? What's up, Sugar? What's up, Jobins? Sending this video from Bozeman, Montana.
Ooh.
Small world. Have you ever been walked in on doing the sexual intercourse is the question. Funny story.
I'm a virgin.
My senior year of high school, one day I decided to skip class and invite my ex-girlfriend over. And we were watching a movie, and then one thing led to another, and we were both completely naked on the living room floor. Right about there.
Hang your TV
I
up.
closed the shades on the glass door and locked the glass door and everything. And, we were a little ways into things when somebody tried to open the glass door. And as soon as we heard that, we both bolted back to my room. Probably the fastest I've ever fucking moved in my life. And then I realized all of our clothes were in the living room. Sprinted back out to the living room, butt-ass naked, grabbed everything, and went back to the bedroom. and I got dressed just in time for a knock on my bedroom door. So what my mom neglected to tell me was that she had a doctor's appointment that day, so she wasn't at work. And I opened the door. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, I was feeling under the weather, didn't go to class today. And she just kind of moved right past me and swung open my closet door to meet my ex-girlfriend for the first time while she was in her bra and underwear. It was pretty fucking awkward, which is ironic because episode 98, your question was, what was the most awkward moment in your life? And this is probably up there. So, you know, she ended up going to work, and I hung out with my ex-girlfriend, and then that night I came home and told my mom good night like nothing ever happened. Closed my bedroom door to go to bed and found a giant box of Magnum condoms that my mom bought for me and left in my bedroom.
It was nice of her.
So
Why Magnum?
that was pretty terrible. Glad we didn't get caught when we fucked in the wrestling room at the high school. Probably would have been worse. That's about it.
Damn, lit. What?
At least the mom bought condoms. That was nice.
Yeah. That was nice of her.
What's up, Jobins? It's my story. When I was 15 years old, I was fucking my girlfriend at the time.
15?
My dad walked in. Wasn't a fun sight.
I get it.
I get it, dude.
I feel you, brother.
What's up, Jovins? First of all, shout out JX,
Hey.
Tim, and Sugar.
Hey.
You three guys are incredible, man, and you guys inspire me day in and day out to be a better man. But to answer your question, have I been walked in on? Yes, only once. It was relatively recently, and I was hooking up with this chick, and I very, very clearly remember my mom. She came home from work, and I knew she was in the house, but, you know, man's got to eat, and I was like mid-pump, and, you know, I just can't stop right there, so
I feel you.
I told the chick it'd be cool, and then next thing you know, I heard like that sound of the door just open, which was my bedroom, and there was my mom, and I was just like mid-pump. I was hitting a doggy. I had some tits in my hands. You know, I had some nice ass in front of me, and obviously we didn't finish. I got a real long lecture after, and she went home, and I had blue balls, and it was probably one of the worst days of my life. Super awkward. But best of luck to you, Sugar. Love you, man.
Dude, could you imagine busting right when she walked in? You're like,
And with that scared face.
oh, God.
But still letting out
Dude.
another moan.
Blue balls. Do you remember ever having... Dude, I remember
thought
having
it was
a
a
serious case of blue balls.
I
don't
thought
remember
it
why. but
wasn't
it-
real for a while.
Oh, no, it's real. That shit hurt.
Oh.
Have you had blue balls?
I have.
God damn.
How about you?
Yeah.
I think we all, I
think
guess, that
everyone has,
probably makes it. Dude, that is some real shit. Girls don't even, they think giving birth and pregnancy is bad.
Sure. That's the truth.
Blue balls, another level.
All right, Jobins, Jobinas, first timer here.
Jobinas.
My first time getting caught having sex. My parents caught me.
First time.
I was on the living room, in the living room with my first girlfriend ever. So when you walk in my front door of my house, you can see right to the living room right where our couch was. So me and this girl watching a movie, you know, getting busy and everything. Parents are gone. And then my parents come home, and I'm on top of her just giving her the beans, you know. My dad comes in, he looks at me, I make eye contact, I go shoo him back. And the girl's like, did your parents just walk in? I was like, no. And she's like, yes, they did. I was trying to finish. Oh, man, it was crazy. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you, Sugar. Thank you, Tim. All your guys' advice about breathing and living healthy got me doing it. And I'm hyped as fuck. Love you guys. Have a good one.
That's sick. His dad, what a team player.
Yeah.
You ever walked into your parents?
No. Have you?
You?
No.
I have. Well,
Ew.
my dad and stepmom. I was just like, ugh. Just like turned around and just walked away.
Watched and left.
Fucking A's.
Yeah, that's some good shit right there.
Mm-hmm. What else you got on your current events, Dana? So you said you couldn't smoke?
They don't test for it, but it's like if you do it like publicly, it's like frowned upon.
Oh,
like,
really?
Nobody's like ever came out and said like, "Hey, I smoke."
Oh, really? Huh.
Baseball is like a very old school. Like,
Is it?
You know, you can't really be yourself. Like I couldn't say half the stuff you said. I'd be all over MLB Network. Like
Really?
yeah.
Huh, that's crazy. So most of the
I think
baseball
most
players are Saints.
like NFL is probably like that, NBA a little bit.
I
All of
feel
them
like
are not as
baseball's
much.
the most because like
I
we
can
don't
see
get
that.
endorsement deals and stuff like that. Like I'm signed with New Balance and Wilson, but it's like so small because we can't like express ourselves.
Yeah.
So I try to like explain to like the coaches and stuff. This is an entertainment business at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're like, keep your mouth shut, throw the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's crazy.
Daniel Cormier to the public.
Why
Oh,
does this come
bullshit.
out- why
Make
does
him
this come out
think.
now?
But I guess it was either I think it was his Aura ring. And that's why I brought it up, was because his Aura ring was the thing that clued him into having COVID.
I wonder, so if you wake up and your Oura Ring's average heart rate is like 5 beats higher than usual, that's when it's a red
Higher?
light?
I think it's a respiratory rate.
Yeah, higher. Higher instead of
okay,
it's a
yeah.
respiratory rate.
Yeah, because that's the coronavirus is like a respiratory.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I think that I've been staying so strict on my XPT. You too?
I did this morning.
I think that helps a lot, dude. You fucked around with the XPT app at all? It's really sweet, dude.
I like fast, and my heart rate will go down like 5-6 beats at night if
Really?
I fast 24
Damn.
hours.
That's wild.
Oh yeah, nice.
Wonder who Cheeto will fight next. I think Warlock said he called out Jimmy Rivera.
I bet something like that. Rob Font, maybe.
Rivera font. Be interesting to see.
Yeah, I could see that.
That Ed Herman stoppage.
Oh,
Like a
God.
clip of Dana White, but it's just him going off about how bad it was. I don't know if you guys had anything about that.
That's I don't know. if
Dana was going off about it.
Yeah, he was saying how bad it was.
Yeah.
we talked a little bit on the Patreon about it, but not on here. Fuck.
Dude, that was so like lucky for Ed, dude. Lucky for Ed. Ed knew, he's been a fighter for years. He knew he got hit with a liver shot.
Yeah.
But
fucking...
he goes down. The ref steps in. He probably thinks the fight's over, but then he's like, "Oh, they're stopping it for a nut shot. Sweet." But like
So
I
he's
said,
going-
everyone looks at it like it's the wrong thing to do. Like Ed should have got up. No, it's over. He dropped me with a body shot. Like no, Ed probably took home 50 G's more win bonus to his kids and family, which
Yeah.
are the most important. So he fucking did it right. And then the other guy got the win bonus too. So everyone won.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But then he got Kimura.
And everything like that. Yeah, he basically Dana White just says like, thank God he didn't break his arm from the Kimura.
Yeah, that's
that guy,
true.
Ed was getting his ass beat. He was about to get finished, pulled half guard, grabbed a
couple
Kimura,
times, I think.
fucking tapped the guy in the third after getting TKO'd in the second. It was pretty crazy.
Wild shit.
Pound for pound rankings.
Khabib, Jones, Stipe.
It's so
Israel.
crazy Habib's still 28-0, dude. It's fucking
Legend,
crazy.
dude.
If he gets through
Legend.
Gaethje,
He wants to go Gaethje and then one more, right? Or is he doing Gaethje and then done? Davison Figueiredo.
well, you wonder with Habib too how it was with the first fight camp without his dad running it.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe not running it, but helping. You know.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
this. Yeah, this is gonna be the first one.
Sandhagen,
Jones, Habib.
Edgar.
Why is Connor still number 10?
Dan Ige's in the top 10 now. Damn, it's pretty sweet.
That division's fucking stacked. Bantamweight stacked, featherweight stacked, lightweight stacked, welterweight stacked.
Yeah. It's crazy, the 125 division, dude. Imagine
didn't
if they
look
just straight
at
up got rid of the 125, said, sorry, guys, you either put on some muscle and we'll move you up, who we
Or
feel
get a
like
sex
it.
change. Go to 115.
No, take away the 125 and then add the 165. 155, 165, 175, where there's
Because
all these stars.
165 would be more stacked than that. 100. It'd probably be the most stacked.
Yeah. And then the guys that, the 155, 165, 175, those are the most popular weight classes because that's the most.
So you'd have to go from, put 170 up to 175. Yeah, and then it's, I don't know.
It
That
would just
would
be
make
perfect.
sense.
And even 225 and then heavyweight's just unlimited.
Yeah, because same for
That'd be
that.
sick.
205 to heavyweight, that's a tough one. If you're walking around 220,
230, you're probably fucked.
Walking around, 230, 235, like fuck. That's a tough one too. So right now, are they in off season for you?
Well, we have like 10 days left.
And then the season starts.
Or
And the season's over.
Oh, the season's over.
Yeah. We only play 60 games this year. Normally 160.
Holy shit.
162.
So that was probably kind of nice.
Yeah.
Just 60 games.
But I stayed. So I've been throwing since November.
Mhm.
So like I stayed because I didn't know if we were gonna have a season, and like I didn't want them to come back and say, well, you only threw 100 innings last year, so we can't throw you 150. We need to just give you like 110.
Right.
Because there's like a progression when you're young. So I just stayed throwing.
Yeah.
And most guys didn't. So I feel like a little like fatigued right now. But you know,
Since
like,
November?
Yeah.
That's fucking a long time.
So I have 2 more starts left, and that's it.
And where are those games at?
So if the big league team's on the road, then we're at Chase. But if they're here, then we're at Salt River, like our spring training stuff.
And at Chase, is there any spectators?
Just like the GM and those guys.
Sitting up in the top.
shit.
Let's go. Very
That's crazy.
top.
So when the baseball players are playing and it's a heated game, do you have the teams talking shit much?
No, because it's like frowned upon.
Oh, it is.
There's a little bit, but everybody gets so offended in baseball. It's like
That's crazy.
It's like you say one word and they're like, "Oh, this guy is so arrogant" or whatever.
Such
like,
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the old guys are like, you know, this and that. But
Just
there
old
are
school.
players that are like Tatis Jr. I don't know if you know him, but he plays for the Padres. He swung 3-0 and hit a homer, and he got so much crap because it's like the generic rule is like don't swing 3-0, just take.
What's that mean?
Like 3 balls, no strikes. So 4 balls, you walk.
Uh-huh.
So the like old school rule is like don't swing.
Yeah,
just take the
it.
strike. Well, he hit a homer backside, and everybody was like, he had to like go.
So there was 3 balls, no strikes, and he swung at the
and he
fourth?
swung,
Okay.
and he hit a homer, and he had to like apologize to the media.
Jesus,
Just
dude.
because it's what the
Just
fuck?
because it's like, and they were winning by a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's like the difference between hitting 29 homers in a season and 30 is like millions of dollars.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
And it's
like,
probably instinct at that point. If he sees
Yeah.
a ball that he knows he could probably rip.
right. You're literally taking a bat out of somebody's hand.
Yeah.
It'd be like telling you to like, all right, don't throw your right hand this fight.
Yeah.
So is there a job for the Diamondbacks that there's a guy that does the code of conduct and make sure you guys are all mind your P's and Q's, or?
Yeah, they'll talk to us, but it's mostly like just the clubhouse, and like the older guys will be like, they'll come up to you like, hey, you don't do that. I'm like, fuck that, you know, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
What's your
Yeah, that's
favorite
crazy,
ball
dude.
to throw? Favorite pitch?
Probably like blowing a fastball by somebody.
Just to
it's
feel
probably
best.
the best feeling, but my best pitch is probably the slider.
Damn, that's fucking sweet.
And you got a pretty healthy arm.
Yeah, I haven't had any arm injuries. I had a back like my junior summer.
Hell
But
yeah.
I've been healthy ever since I signed. For the most
Fuck
part.
yeah, that's badass, dude.
Damn.
So now that the off season's coming up, what's your plan? Just keep training jiu-jitsu, keep getting better in other areas?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Brandon's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Fuck yeah.
I'll probably go to the field on Wednesday and just do whatever they want me to do, and then jiu-jitsu in the evenings.
Damn, that's a pretty
Sweet.
sweet schedule,
Yeah.
dude.
That is tight.
Hell yeah. Those fucking wildfires. My brother went out.
I was gonna say, so,
2/3 of young Americans do not use them in the Holocaust.
oh yeah, there is this article popped up today too. I guess this is big news.
2/3 of U.S. adults unaware of 6 million Jews killed in the Holocaust. Damn.
Sheesh. That's
Another
fucking wild.
hurricane going on
Florida, probably.
in
Right in my home, probably smacking my house.
Were you around when there was much hurricanes?
Yeah,
going
we
on
got
there?
evacuated one time.
Were they fucking scary?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
we left because we still have the house in West Virginia.
Mm.
Because we go there to like hunt and stuff in the fall, so we just keep it, and we just went there.
That's nice. A little backup.
Yeah, that's fucking wild shit.
Your brother went, didn't he, to California?
Yeah, he went with a couple buddies from Montana. They just got in a truck and drove there, and they're just going to help put him out, I guess, for 3 weeks. They must need help or something. But
Oh, big time. They're super smart.
someone was saying Joe Rogan was getting a bunch of hate mail and just getting so much hate for leaving California. But
Why would you, dude, what the fuck? Why? That makes no sense.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Like, why do people fucking care what other people do? It just doesn't make sense, dude.
Yeah.
billboard. I don't know if you guys saw that they put up for him.
For Joe?
Yeah, in Texas.
Hey, Joe, one
Yeah, we went to Austin, doctor.
Huh, that's crazy.
Sorry, can't prescribe DMT.
It's sweet now, like the Bryce Meredith, 3-time NCAA finalist for wrestling, Kyler in the UFC, Clayton, up and coming pro. All those guys are really good, but they're gonna come start doing some content here and start popping it out. But it'll be sweet helping those other guys.
Bryce gonna work with them, do some stuff?
Yeah,
That'd be
well,
cool.
on his own too.
Oh.
But having the opportunity to help those guys get their content popping.
Yeah,
'cause
fuck yeah.
those guys at that high level can fucking help people.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't have social media until like a week ago.
No way.
I was off of it for like 2 years.
Really?
That's sweet.
Yeah, no Instagram, no Twitter, no Snapchat, nothing.
Just because you want to stay focused?
Well, I was like, these first 2 years are like the most important.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself like reading all the good stuff and, I'm so good.
Mm-hmm.
Reading all the bad stuff, I'm suck.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just going to eliminate that for 2 years. And now I feel like now I've kind of matured and in a better place where I can start building something. Because like a card deal I signed, like it was like mandatory post 2 pictures, like signing the cards.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it opens more stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Well, for you, Sean, what was big for you? Because obviously you get a fuckload of just hate and negative shit. What do you think got you to the point where it doesn't really affect you?
Just understanding that the people that write that stuff are not healthy people. They're not. They're nobody that I would associate with. And their opinion doesn't matter. And I've always kind of been like that, but still got affected by people's how their opinions. But I've also always been like, I don't really give a fuck what you think.
Yeah.
But for the most part, all the shit was so good. Like on my Instagram, YouTube, for the most part, I'd say 98% of it was you're the fucking man, you're the best ever, blah, blah, blah. And now it's opposite, 98% is probably negative. But it just doesn't bother me too much. I don't know why. I think just literally understanding that people that write that stuff, that's not them. It's just like they're unhealthy, they're anxious, depressed, not healthy humans. So just understanding that probably is what makes it the easiest.
Yeah, for sure. Because so that you were 19 once you were reading negative stuff, and you're probably like, damn, I can't believe there's people out there that think that of me, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it was like, I feel like at first I had a really like good like first half, and I was reading all the good stuff. So I feel like maybe I thought I was a little better than I was. Mm-hmm. And then it switched where I started like not throwing so good, and I was letting these people like talk me into believing stuff just because I was young and I
vulnerable.
It was like it all happened at once. I went from like not getting anything to like getting like overwhelmed.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And there's not teachers that teach you how to fucking react to social media.
Well, they don't know fucking how either.
It's such a new thing.
Something, you just can't be taught how to be famous is what I think Israel Adesanya was saying. Like, you just aren't, and now you are, and you got to learn. You got to just learn with it.
Right.
Well, I liked it. Just I forgot who said it too. Just earn the respect of people you respect. You know, and care about their opinion. The people you respect, people you don't respect.
Advice.
Like,
that's what it was.
Was it?
You said you can't care about what people think if you wouldn't give advice from them, or what was it? What did you say? I think it was the other day.
Don't take advice from people you don't respect.
That was it. Don't take advice from people you don't respect. Yeah.
For some reason too, on Twitter and YouTube, people just love to fucking put their opinions, but maybe it's because they get a thread of mentions of other people putting their opinions, and then they get some interaction with people.
Well, dude, it's like the people that go and talk shit on under my Instagram. They're going to Tyron Woodley's talking shit. They're going to Colby's talking shit. It's just they're just not healthy.
And then they get off and they're talking shit in their mind, probably about themselves.
Well, they have anxiety, and they're just. It's honest. Like when I see people talking shit, I literally am starting to feel bad for them.
Right.
I just don't really see it much because I don't read the comments.
Yeah.
But it's more sad than anything.
I feel like it's like they're dealing with something, so that's like their way of coping with it.
For sure.
It's like, let me talk shit about O'Malley.
Yeah,
because that's
sure.
gonna make me feel better temporary because I'm depressed or whatever.
Yeah, projecting their insecurities on our pages.
It's like that's a you issue, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
Social media is fucking crazy, but dude, I could see how it could just burn some people's souls, like my dad.
Yeah.
He does. It's not even about him. It's about his kid, which almost is probably worse. Like it's probably harder to deal with. But I'm like, you just can't let that shit, because dude, that can affect your entire day. Driving in your car, listening to music, thinking about that stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
God, they think I'm bad. It's fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, and not having the awareness to notice those conversations in your head. But the thing that trips me out is, dude, the kids growing up with it
Ooh.
that have had it since 12 years old and 18 years old, and they're looking at all the cool people on Instagram wanting to look like them.
Right.
Oh my God,
For
dude.
me, it's the girls. It's like,
Oh
my, like,
Oh, it's the worst.
you look like you're living this fairy tale life, and then I meet you, and now you're,
hood.
yeah.
a hood rat. God, I had it when I unfollowed everyone. Part of it was just because, dude, if you see those girls shaking their butt on Instagram, that takes over my mind.
Yeah.
I'm horny till I bust a nut.
It pisses me off
Those
too.
butt cheeks. I'm like, I can't, dude. I can't live like that.
I know.
I gotta focus
Dude,
on fighting.
Like he was saying, that those filters. Mariah had like no makeup on, was scrubbed out, working with the horses all day, and she came home, and we were in the kitchen, and she was taking some pictures on filters of the Snapchat and just making her look, her complexion perfect, putting makeup on her face, like looking
just
like
from those filters.
prime
It's like, this
from those
isn't even
filters.
you.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa,
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're swiping on Tinder and you're horned up, if you have standards whatsoever, some people don't, Tim. And it's like,
Bitch.
yeah, I don't want to meet up with a girl, and it's just like, you had a good point. If you bend them over,
Yeah, you
see their
don't
butt
deal with
cheeks.
anything.
But
Yeah.
dude, it's just like, if that, it's weird that you can make yourself look so much different.
Oh,
I need
no.
to figure out
and then
those
hygiene,
angles.
and then
Yeah.
hygiene. If the
Yeah.
girls doesn't have good hygiene when you meet up, you're
Yeah.
like, oh God, that grosses me the fuck out.
Yeah.
But I
That's
think
tough.
that's a big too on Tinder, on Instagram. We've talked about it before. Like girls are looking prime on there, so then when it comes down to meeting up,
They're super
they
insecure.
puss out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, dude,
I had a
'cause-
girl. I took a girl out here one time, and she was like, we went out, and she was like, yeah, I had to take like some pain meds before because I was so nervous.
Pain meds.
And I'm like, well, you said something that you didn't actually believe, or you sent me something that wasn't actually true. So now you're all nervous.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes
Damn.
sense.
I'm like, all right, I'm out on this.
Yeah,
Smash
for
it,
sure.
dude.
What kind of you watch? Usually just shows at your house. What kind of shit do you watch when you're by yourself?
I'll watch our games occasionally. I find myself like getting aggravated. I'm like, I'm fucking better than that.
At
dude.
yourself?
Well, I compare myself to those guys up there sometimes a little too much, and I feel like, man, I should be there.
Uh-huh.
So then I just kind of stop watching. Like mostly, I leave jiu-jitsu and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna eat and go to bed.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's that jiu-jitsu release that you probably don't get in baseball because
No.
you don't get that tired. You don't get that tired in a lot of sports.
I'll leave baseball and like I feel guilty when
Be
I just sit
jacked.
down. I leave jiu-jitsu and I'm like, all right, I can just chill now.
Dude,
you
I'm
know.
the same. Well, I think everyone is that goes to jiu-jitsu.
Because probably a lot of the guys, like, not that you want to be a narc on your guys, but a lot of them probably aren't doing healthy habits.
Right,
like
yeah,
partying
no.
or.
No. I had a conversation with a guy the other day, and he was like, "It's so expensive to cook." Like, and I'm like, "It's cheaper to cook." And he's like, "Well, if I get a couple steaks, it's like $40, but if I go to In-N-Out, it's only $8." And I always say, like, you can't put 87 in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
You know, and if you look at yourself that way, and you're just putting junk in you, you're gonna break down eventually.
For sure.
Dude, I used to just eat good. Like, I'm like, I want to eat good so my body feels good. But now I'm like understanding how much better my mind feels. If I overeat and I do my meditation in the morning, my mind is so much more active. And if I eat good, have just a little like dark chocolate at night for a snack, go on a walk, do my meditation in the morning, it's so much, your mind's so much quieter. And that's from food.
Yeah.
And it used to just be like, I don't want my back to hurt. I want to be able to fucking train hard. And then you realize, that affects your mind so much more than I have thought.
Yeah.
Might be just the sugar and I
It's
don't know.
like you said before too. It's like people don't know how good you can feel, how
Right.
good you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel really fucking good.
Yeah, they're like, the guys will say, hey, you're only 21. You'll know how it feels when you're 28. You'll know what like it hurts to throw and stuff like that. And I'm like,
But 'cause
no,
you've been
I
eating
probably won't
shit.
because I take care of myself.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't take. It's not like for some people can even like 21, 22, 23, whatever years old right now can go to In-N-Out, eat, wake up. Dude, it's like that stuff affects you more long term, not just the next day.
Yeah.
Like
diseases don't start overnight.
You eat like shit for 7 years.
Results based. It's like, well, I stayed up and I got hammered and I ate shitty food, but I went 2 for 3, so I might as well do that again.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's not how it works.
Right.
Well, I like what Paul says too. Sometimes you eat bad food or drink alcohol. It may not affect you. It could affect you 48 hours from now or 72
you don't
hours from now.
associate it with that.
Yeah, so you're like, what the hell? Why do I feel like shit today? And it was 3 days ago you ate something or treated your body really bad and you feel like shit for some reason.
Yeah, that's important to know. Ever since Paul, I've gotten so much better at, if I eat something at dinner at night and then I wake up associating how I feel with what I was eating. Because doesn't he say that? Like, just watch what you're eating. If you feel a certain way, remember what you ate.
Yeah.
And that's gotten a lot easier.
Yeah, it's fucking... Well, and especially now in this day and age, like all those guys, wait till you're 28, wait till you're 29, you'll be beat down. Be like, damn, so when you were my age, were you taking care of your body?
Right.
Were you recovering optimally? Were you using red light therapy and cold plunges and eating good and stretching? Were you doing that?
Right. Everybody looks at the red light thing. Like, I bring it to the field before I pitch and use it like 10, 15 minutes before I warm up. And they're like, oh, you're going to get testicular cancer and all this. And I'm like, have you used it? Do you even know what this is? No. But I just, like, all right, just either use it. You can use it if you want. I'll turn it on. I don't care.
Yeah. Or just fuck off.
Yeah.
Man, well, anymore, there's just so many things that you can do to recover. Even if it's that inversion table. I've been loving that inversion table before the cold plunge. But the inversion table, the red light, the water, the eating healthy, the sleep, it's like, dude, you could be 40 years old and feel better than ever.
I feel like all those tools help a little bit for the specific, the inversion table for your back and joints and stuff, or the Normatex for your legs, and it makes your legs feel better. But it's the sleep where you're really recovering, and doing those tools before you go to sleep helps you get into a real deep and actual good sleep, and that's where you recover the most. And that's the sleep is the big
the biggest performance enhancer
they said
ever.
If sleep was a supplement, it'd be banned.
Dude, that's the truth. It's the best ever. Like, for recovering, fuck, I've went to bed like, if I have like, remember my back was hurting a little bit, I had a bruised rib. Just, I've made sleep the priority for the last 2 nights, to where I'm gonna do everything perfect as I can, and my back feels better, just fast. Ice, doing all those things to where I can just sleep good, and my sleep's been so good. I had over 2 hours of deep sleep last night, and deep sleep's where your muscles are repairing and all that. I'm like, fuck, that feels so good to know that.
You have a chili pad too?
No, but my trainer back home has one. I want to get one.
Scoop
my buddy
one
just
up.
got one too.
They're fucking nice.
You have to.
You have yours at 55 degrees?
I have it the coldest, yeah.
See, that's a little too cold for me. I usually do mine about 60.
Yeah, well, you're also not as, tough. 55. Danny has hers at 55 too. What does Mariah have hers at?
I think around 60-ish. 60.
the
But my
hell?
cold plunge, dude, has been 34 degrees. Like, I've been cold as fuck getting into bed, feeling like it's winter. So I'm like,
I like cold plunge and then go on our walks, and I have to put on a hoodie. And it's like pretty hot out, but my core temperature is so fucking freezing that it feels good to have a hoodie on outside.
Have you seen the troughs? Like
just a horse trough?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, this, I don't know what it's called. It's like it's an ice bath.
Oh,
It's
the
made
cold plunge
for
company
that.
here?
Yeah.
I went and checked those out.
Yeah.
Those are pretty sweet.
What are they running? 5Gs?
Something Forge. Something.
Forge, yeah.
something.
That's what Optimize have. They get cold.
What do they want to buy new
I
ones?
think
expensive.
5, 10.
I
3 to
looked at
9 or
buying
something.
one, yeah.
Dude.
But, yeah, the fucking freezer's like
The freezer's the way to
$500.
go. I want to get one.
Art was telling me he ordered his off Best Buy.
Kid, he got a new one?
New one for his balcony. $350. They delivered it up to his balcony.
Right there, yeah.
Put it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are pretty cool. They were working on, when I went there a couple months ago, they were working on Bluetooth, trying to get it to where they could adjust the temperature with their phone. I didn't like how slippery it felt. I felt like I had to hold on to the side.
That's what I have to hold on handles.
And I didn't like that. I like to be able to go limp, but
Yeah.
it's going to be hard too.
With those freezers, though, like I was saying, $350, maybe $400 if you were going to get one, probably my size. But then you can put, like, truck liner in them because they say the tin The tin ones rust a lot and they age, but if you get Line X, like a truck bed liner in it, it'll last fucking forever.
I
This
put
is
tarp
Facebook
in mine,
group,
and it lasts fucking so much nicer.
Been perfect.
Yeah.
Damn, that's nice. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. My lid is corroded.
Those are fucking sweet though. In their backyard, it was just like a normal neighborhood with a pretty good sized backyard with hundreds of them there working on them and trying to build it up.
Is that ice right there that they put in it?
Yeah.
Must have been, but they don't. You don't have to.
It keeps it at the temp you want it.
It was pretty cool.
It's crazy though. It filters it too. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Cause mine, I have to switch. When it's just Mariah and I using it, I switch it like every 8 days. But still, it gets dirt in there from your feet if you don't wipe it off.
I usually do it. I've gone a couple weeks without switching mine because if I always hose off or shower before, and I'm like, it's
clean.
so cold that you're not gonna have shit in there. And after I fucking cold plunge, I shower.
Yeah.
So
you'll love one, Levi.
I don't know.
You'll fucking
I just
love
like
it.
doing it in the morning, like
just a little
with
quick.
Optimize, I have to, I like going there because it's like a mindset. Like, it's a good vibe in there. It's very like
time to
you're
work.
just kind of just like, all right,
Feel
I'm
good.
here. I don't worry about anything else. But I want to get one where I can just jump in it like as soon as I wake up or like right before
the
bed.
thing about having it there,
there's no
you got to do
excuse.
it.
Yeah,
and if
there's
you
no
don't,
excuse.
you're like last night, dude. I did not want to fucking do
Yeah.
it. We were looking at houses. And
Yeah. The colder
I
it
just
gets
did
in
2.5.
Arizona, that you're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Because I don't have my hot tub. I drained my hot tub, so I don't get hot before. It's like, all right, it's getting in.
I
This
love
bitch.
Mariah every night. She's like, I'm not doing it tonight. I'm like, yeah, that inner bitch will get you some nights. And then she'll do it still.
Oh,
but it's like knowing you have to do it, and it's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, this is Jesse, the guy that he's part owner. He used to scrap.
He used to do
Jiu-jitsu
fighting.
or what?
I think
Okay.
Bellator.
Oh, nice. Jesse, what's his last name?
I don't know.
Oh.
Young, small guy, like I think 125.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You got the platinum membership.
Yeah.
Sessions, 20-minute sauna, 20-minute compression. Damn, I bet that is nice. Just going there to get your body feeling good.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
And then go to a little Asian massage after. Daily red light sessions.
Speaking of, what are you doing after this?
I'm not going to slavery. I'm not going to massage slavery, brother.
All right, well, I'm gonna head to the bank, take out a couple bucks.
Okay, that's episode 101. Sponsored by Jocko Fuel. Code Sugar Show. 15% off. MyBookie.ag. Timbo Sugar Show. Get 50% deposit. So if you put in 50, you get 100. And mudwater.com/Timbo Sugar Show for 15% off. That shit is bomb. Thanks, Levi. You the man.
Yeah, thanks, brother. That was sweet. That was fucking awesome. I got pissed.
What's up, Jovins? Jobin. Just getting some post-training fuel. You know how it is. So, getting caught having sex. When I was in late high school, I had my girlfriend over. We were just chilling in my room. Kind of snuck her in. That's not important, though. Chilling in my room. My crazy mom. Bust him. And we were naked. My girlfriend hides behind my door. And she's literally pretty much they're about a foot apart from each other and they don't know it. Like, my mom doesn't know it. But she sees her shorts on the floor. She's like, what are those then? And I'm like, oh, she just left them here some other time. I was going to give them back to her. Some stupid excuse. She knew I was lying. She leaves. So then our dumbasses, instead of trying to dip out, we just go back to having sex. I have very thin doors in my house. We're going. My mom, I have a door blocking a chair blocking my door. My mom's banging on the door. Avery, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. So, she busts down the door. And I'm like, I don't know the covers. My mom looks in the door. And my girlfriend goes, boom, with the covers. She sees the cover up. And she's like, I knew you had something. Blah, 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 blah. And it was awkward. My girlfriend started crying. It was terrible. And then after that, she was basically just known as that slut girl that got caught having sex. At least in my mom's eyes. And that's my story, getting caught having sex. You got any stories, Jobin?
I've never even touched a puss, Jobin. Oh, yeah, he's a virgin. Anyways, Tim and Sugar, love what you're doing. Keep up the good work.
100.